Morning, guys. Me again. Of course, I say good morning because it's about, let's see, 12:30 or a quarter till 1 in the a.m. Not exactly sure on a Thursday morning. Oh, having one of those pensive nights where I just can't, get to sleep. So I figured, hey, what else to do? Make a video, kill some time. So, of course, everybody else is asleep, so I'm not going to play anything. Let's see, going through my record collection the other day, and I found, I had to think about it for a second, but I'm pretty sure, I'm at least 95% sure I found the first record that I ever bought when I was a kid. And let's say, I think maybe a few months before that or something, I'd gotten a like some kind of Disney record player that lit up or something. It had lights on the base of it, but just a cheap record player for Christmas and like a couple kids' albums to go with it. I remember it had something that had Monster Mash and a collection of other novelty songs on it. But the first record I bought for myself, I just remember it was kind of a big deal. Well, let me just set the framework. So I lived in a small town called Berryville. We had lived there for maybe about a year and a half, something like that. Moved up from southern Arkansas around Texarkana. Left all my friends, came up here. Kind of a rural area, small town. Didn't really know anybody. It took me a while to make some friends. And the next big town, or the big city, was Fayetteville, which was about 65 miles northwest of where we were. If we were lucky, maybe about 2 times a month or something, got to go up there, and that was the place to go shopping. Berryville, all it had was a Walmart. The only fast food I remember it had was a Pizza Hut that was well entrenched in rural areas. But we didn't even have McDonald's or anything like that for several years. So, for me going to the big city, it was, get to go to McDonald's or Burger King too. Get to go to a real store to shop in, and of course, the real store was among many, but one of them was the Sears in the Fayetteville Mall, and this is back when Sears and all kinds of places actually had like a music department and had records and cassette tapes and stuff. Well, the first record that I remember buying, went to Sears and got Donna Summers, She Works Hard for the Money. That was, when was that? 1983 is when that came out. And, of course, I'm sure a lot of people have heard that song. It's been worked into all kinds of commercials over the years. And of course, there's the back of the cover of it. But, had a crush on Donna Summers. She was just, she was in Berryville. You didn't have anybody that looked like that. Just one of the most exotic looking women I'd ever seen up to that point. I was like, my gosh, get out of Podunk, Arkansas, and go to a big city like New York or somewhere over in California, I might see people like this. So that's the goofiness, that goes through a 10-year-old's mind, But anyway, first record I ever got, and I think it was about $7, and I had $5 on me, and my dad, a nice guy that he was, still is, gave me $2 so I could get it. So, when you get something like this and you start reading liner notes and you start thinking, man, I wonder what the rest of the world's like. It looks like the whole world is a whole lot bigger than where you are. Of course, you guys, that grew up in California and West and East Coast and whatever, and had easy access to this stuff. You probably took it for granted, but if you were, relatively poor kid living in a rural state, not just a rural town, but rural state. I mean, you're talking several hundred miles between the biggest towns. Getting hold of some little thing like this or some really good book, it really meant the world to, somebody like me. So anyway, that's just, but that was the first record that I ever purchased, and haven't listened to it in probably about 15, 20 years. Be too loud to play tonight, but I think I'm gonna, I looked at it earlier, it looks like it's in good shape. I took good care of it, no scratches, so I'm probably going to break it out tomorrow and have a listen. So anyway, that's it for tonight. Maybe I can get some sleep. So you guys have a good night. Bye.